It's a new day, and you have a beautiful smile. So today, be the reason that someone else smiles. Be the reason that someone falls in love with their mirror again. Be the reason that someone looks forward to another day. Be the reason that someone sees the world in a new way. Be the reason that someone's core memory of joy, peace, and love is finally unlocked. Today, my friend, be the reason to someone else's happy season.
Welcome, beautiful people. Hey, Republicans. What's up? What it is, what it do, what it does. I hope your Saturday is coming along quite well. And today on the Bazenga, tuko naye Maina. So this guy kidogo is a ladies man, is a smooth operator, but today we want to talk to the boys. Nataka kuambia hizi challenges zote mnapitia, pia sisi tunapitia. So Maina right here with Maina the Great. Welcome,
bro.
Confetti?
What up?
What's up, man?
Niko fresh Bazenga style.
Hey, looking dapper, kama kawaida.
Thanks, man.
Really
you know
fun.
what it is,
Yeah, so maybe starting it off, growing up for you as a boy, as a young boy, pale mtaani. How was it for you?
Man, it was tricky because nimekuchapia hii story before. Like I was in a boys boarding school growing up, primary school.
Remind me the name again?
Naivasha boys boarding school, bro. Naivasha huko, tulikuwa tunakanyaga huko. Transitioned all the way to Aga Khan High School.
Yeah.
So as a boy, man, boy that is in Naivasha, man, it was a struggle. I was a tiny kid, thin. Voice will take a while before he breaks, so bullying was, you know what it is, so bullying nilichapa zangu zote. Same thing going into high school. It was just trouble, culture shock. Because umetoka to a boarding boys primary school to a mixed day international school.
Wow.
So the culture shock
was the transition was,
it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. Like to even just grapple what's happening. You have to interact with girls, you have to know how to express yourself. Umetoka place enye unaambiwa kuinua mkono class ni dhambi. Unakuja place enye mna encourage wa kuinua mkono. So it was like a whole different kind of shift. But I think one of the things that helped me is just gradually realizing this, like learning that this can be a mental thing. Like expressing yourself in itself can be mental. So just creating those uncomfortable spaces where I have to express myself, express myself, rather than closing myself into this safe bubble where I think I just have to be by myself. I don't have to talk to anyone. I just have to be me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
So maybe focusing now more into your content, the content that you're putting out there. You know, you're talking about various topics about love, about families, about all those things that are affecting us, whether in one way or another. You know, because we're all human, right? So maybe what's the one video uliwaifanya and you were like, you know what, this is actually a niche that I could actually explore. You know, so what is that video?
Yeah, that's a good question, bro. So I never intended kufanya this style of content. Like, I never had intentions to do this style of content where I'm talking to people. But I remember one time I had just been rejected. Major boy stuff, girl number two, adios. You know what I mean? So I just been rejected. And then I kept on thinking to myself that day, like, rejection has been such a commonality in my life. Why does it feel the same every time I'm rejected? Like, it feels painful. Yet it's something that ata tunambiwa expect rejection. So how can I make it such that I can sort of like do away with that pain. So I kept on thinking about it, and then I just had this idea that rejection does not mean that you're not good enough. It just means that for that kind of situation, you are not for them, or even though it's a job, you're not fit for that particular. It doesn't mean that you will never find that. It just means for that one, see where
it's not your time yet.
It's not your time yet, or it's not your space yet to explore. So I recorded that as a video, and the intention was I'll record it, I'll save it on my drive. Next time nikiona rejection, I'll just rewatch it.
Oh, no,
because it's like me giving myself advice. You know what I mean?
Situation happen.
Yeah. So it was like a video journal for myself. So kidogo nimerewatch, nikasema, let me put some music, make it emotional. And then nikaipost usiku.
Ukasema kamba mbaya.
Acha nikapost IG na nikaenda nikalala. Woke up in the morning, bro, I had like over 1,000 followers.
For real?
Followers just from that video. And for me, it was like a spark. It was like,
an eye-opener.
This is it.
Yeah,
so
that's
since then,
kaenda. You know, the young boy, the young man from Naivasha to Aga Khan, maybe growing up, unambiwa, you know what, you're a strong man, be like this, be like that. You're not allowed to break down. Are men allowed? Are boys allowed to break down and probably even cry and be like, you know what, by this situation, let me just pour my heart out.
Bro, 100%. Boys are allowed to break down. Boys are allowed to cry. But I'll even put it this way. It's not just about crying. It's less about the crying. It's more about expressing yourself. Nikianza content when I started, on TikTok especially, the feedback from the men was a bit harsh. People were going to simp. Guys were like, you're weak. You know, what are you trying to do? Yeah, stop worshipping this guy. Stop begging. Stop crying. Stop expressing yourself. That was the narrative.
The toxic masculinity. That people are talking about,
it was wild. But on the flip side of the coin, the women were like, bro, this is refreshing to see such a man, a Kenyan man for that matter, you know, expressing themselves like this. It's refreshing. And then you'll notice gradually, so you can look at comments, even the men, tag mademo. Like, I could never like tell you this, but this sums up exactly what I want to say to you.
I love your style. I love how you look at me and start to smile. I love how you assure me that I can make it past my trials. I love how you hug me. I love how you listen to me. I love how you make me feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I love how you stand by me. I love how you see right through me.
So it's like a safe space for people to just come and say, Romy, I'm letting my guard down. This is what I'm trying to say. So I've noticed that, and even while walking on the streets, I've had more men than even ladies approach me and be like, bro, whatever you're doing, please don't stop. Because it's helping us men express ourselves on a deeper level.
All right.
So yeah.
So as Maina Mind, maybe shifting your content into now being a safe space for people.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain that level of professionalism at the same time? Because it comes with a lot of, you know, when content is out there, watu nakujua ni nini, kuna a lot of malicious people. So how are you able to work on that?
I would say, first of all, I love engaging my audience, man. We have a name, the Minders.
The
you know
Minders.
What I mean? So it's a whole community. I love engaging with my audience. But one thing I always, and I've always reminded myself is, you know, separate yourself from the content as much as you can. Because I think one of the things that we have messed up is telling people, like, take your camera and start recording. No, figure out what you want to package for these people. Because social media is just that. It's social media. It's curated.
Exactly.
You know, you create what you want people to see. So separate yourself from the content. In as much as there's a thin line between who you are and who you are online. Like, whoever you are online is a part of you, but separate it from you. Such that Kasai Maina Mind is a brand. It's beyond me. You know, like, I'm just an instrument of taking it forward. But separate yourself so that even for your mental health, it's healthier. Like, you can know, I post only like twice a week. Twice a week.
Only?
Only. There's a time I used to post like daily because I used to feel, man, I have to keep the... No. I just chilled and said, Maina Mind atakuwa anaonekana twice a week. And to some extent, even the scarcity aspect of it. Like, people wanangoja every Sunday and Monday.
Exactly. To see
you know what I mean?
What's new things
so
you have.
Separate yourself from the content or from social media so that even while you are in it, you know you're not speaking as Kevin Maina. You're speaking as Maina Mind. So, and that's just one aspect of it. As you grow, you also realize that familiarity, too much familiarity breeds disrespect. You know what I mean? So, as much as you're engaging people, avoid too much familiarity because they only know you as Maina Mind. Sometimes I get DMs, bro, and sometimes I can't respond to them because they're too heavy. I might recommend you to someone, but they're too heavy. So I can only wish that the poems can keep taking you as much as they have taken you. So mina nambianga tu mse, man, I can't help you in this. I can recommend you to someone, but please, I'll keep creating and hope that this kind of content will keep on taking you up to where it has taken you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
that's
how it is.
So maybe how do boys deal with, Ulisama, you recorded a video for yourself for rejection. Maybe take a point in your unataka, how do boys build confidence? You know, especially towards ladies, even at workplaces. You know, both of us are young. Guys don't know, we're actually colleagues right here. I do does radio at Nation FM. So how are we able to build confidence in our own spheres? Even in a new school, maybe you're going into campus, going into high school. For the young guys, how do we build confidence?
And, you know, right now a lot of people are transitioning to that next level, whether in campo, whether in high school. It's happening right now. And I like what you said, like, we're young people, but in the industry, and you and me know confidence is like it. It's like more than even the education that you have. Confidence is it. Once you're able to go into that office and present yourself as the person that you are and say, this is what I can do, give me a chance and I'll do it, that's it. So one thing I always say is that the fact that you feel nervous to even approach that girl. Sema tu ni mdenge, umecheki mahali, you want to talk to them. The fact that you're nervous, and even vice versa to the ladies, you know, the fact that you're nervous, it means that you care. Like, that situation is important to you.